When the world asks, what makes Narendra Modi's leadership unique? Most people speak in opinions, but Jaishankar, India's most articulate diplomat, speaks in truths. Today, we decode Jaishankar's revelations about Modi's leadership, from being a demanding boss, to reshaping the world order, to rewriting history itself. Stay with me, because this isn't just politics. It's a masterclass in leadership, conviction and strategy. Reply like a pro style. Segment 1: Modi as a boss. Jaishankar's words. With Modi, you must come fully prepared. There is no room for guesswork. Decoded reply. This is leadership by accountability. A boss who demands preparation raises the bar for his entire team. But here's the pro-level detail. Once Modi decides, he doesn't micromanage. Jaishankar says Modi trusts his team with operational freedom. Reply like a pro. Preparation in the beginning, freedom in execution. That's not control, that's confidence. Question for audience. Would you rather work under a boss who dictates every step, or one who demands your best, then lets you lead? Segment 2: Modi's decision-making style. Unlike many leaders who walk in with pre-written outcomes, Modi thrives on dialogue. Jaishankar revealed that discussions with Modi are always interactive, always back and forth. Decoded reply. This is leadership through debate, not decree. Every policy comes from intense questioning, exchange of ideas, and cross-verification. Example, during the Ukraine evacuation, Modi listened, questioned, and then empowered the foreign ministry to act without interference. The result: India's evacuation mission became one of the most successful in the world. Reply like a pro. Strong leaders don't fear debate. They use it to sharpen decisions. Question: what do you value more in leadership? Someone who gives instant answers, or someone who debates until the right solution emerges? Segment 3: India's bigger global footprint. Jaishankar proudly says, in 9 years, India's global footprint has expanded like never before. From G20 leadership to vaccine diplomacy, India has stepped into the role of a trusted partner and a decisive player. Decoded reply. This shift is not accidental. Modi's leadership has moved India from the sidelines into the driver's seat of global affairs. Example, today, whether it's climate talks, security debates, or tech innovation, India's voice is not optional, it's essential. Reply like a pro. The world no longer just watches India. The world now waits for India's stand. Question: do you think India's rise in global diplomacy is because of stronger leadership at the top, or because of its growing economic power? Segment 4: Correcting history. In Parliament, Jaishankar delivered a sharp statement. Blood and water cannot flow together. He was referring to the suspension of the Indus Water Treaty with Pakistan, a treaty that Jaishankar called wrong, inherited from Nehru's policies. Decoded reply. This is Modi's leadership in action, refusing to carry the weight of outdated agreements that compromise national security. Example, by suspending the treaty, India showed it will not allow historical errors to dictate present vulnerabilities. Reply like a pro. True leadership doesn't just make policies, it corrects history. Question: should leaders respect old treaties for stability, or break them when they weaken national security? Segment 5: Reforming the world order. Jaishankar argued that the post-1945 liberal order is outdated. India, under Modi, now pushes for a reformed global architecture. Decoded reply. This is about moving beyond Western-dominated frameworks to a multipolar world, where India's voice balances the global scale. Example, BRICS expansion, Global South summits, and India's push for UNSC reforms are part of this vision. Reply like a pro. Modi's leadership is not about fitting into the old world order. It's about designing a new one. Question: do you believe the world needs a new system of global governance, or is the existing order enough? Closing. So, what is Modi's leadership through Jaishankar's eyes? A boss who demands preparation but gives freedom. A decision-maker who debates but decides with clarity. A statesman who builds India's global footprint. A reformer who is not afraid to correct history. A leader who pushes for a new world order. Final reply like a pro. Modi's leadership is not about control. It is about conviction, and conviction is why India today doesn't just rise, it leads. If you found Jaishankar's perspective powerful, tell me in the comments, what one quality of Modi's leadership do you think defines India's rise today? Don't just watch, stay ahead, stay informed, and stay bold. Hit subscribe and join a community that replies, not reacts.